It's happened again. In the Christmas rush, guess who's ended up in the wrong city?
He's in New York.
But so it seems are his old enemies.
Let's get him!
Don't you know a kid always wins against two idiots?
Home Alone.
Julia. Anna. Lisa.
Your hands
Christy.
say a lot about you.
Mother.
New Atrixo regenerating treatment for hands that don't give you away.
When parents work, the kids should help out at home. My son does the dishes. He's great at it. I can always count on him to do them right away, before any food dries on.
Whoever does the dishes, new Fairy multi-active tablets do the dirty work. With 50% more biological cleaning boosters than any other brand, they're clearly better than the rest on problems like this.
Perfect. Thanks to Mr. Dependable here.
Whoever does the dishes, Fairy does the dirty work.
I'm getting traces of blossom and buttercups. A faint twang of heather on a warm breeze, and it's all mixed.
With new Gentle Breeze Bounce in your dryer, you get the freshness of drying outside, inside. Gentle Breeze, the delicate new fragrance from Bounce.
And there's a whiff of hollyhocks waiting to whoosh up your nose.
Now a new surprise from Viennetta. Soft ice cream and crunchy biscuit. Biscuit sensation Viennetta. New from Wool's.
Only stronger hair can survive style after style. Styling was ruining my hair. Now I use Pantene Mousse with nourishing pro-vitamins. It helps keep my hair stronger and gives the volume I need to create any style I want. Pantene Pro-V Mousse for healthy-looking hair and a stronger sense of style.
So, how was the rock festival?
Glastonbury. And you would have loved it.
Relax. If you had Ariel Automatic, tests prove that Ariel performs significantly better on tough, greasy food stains than the leading rival brand.
Of course, in my day, things were different.
Yeah, right.
We didn't wear any clothes.
Relax. Ariel will get it clean.
One of my clients asked me why her dandruff keeps coming back. The fact is, she used Head & Shoulders, so the dandruff went away. But then she went back to her cosmetic shampoo, so no wonder the dandruff came back.
Head & Shoulders is specially formulated for frequent use. It gives daily protection against dandruff, which cosmetic shampoos wash away, so dandruff can come back. With Head & Shoulders, that doesn't happen.
When you're doing something right, keep doing it.
New look Head & Shoulders. Forget dandruff. Have beautiful hair every day.
These are the only peas with the Birdseye vitamins in peas guarantee. Perfect for your little VIPs.
Lipsticks look great when you first put them on, but after a while they can leave your lips feeling dry. So can you have long-lasting colour that cares? Tests on Ulay's first ever lipstick, whose formula combines moisturisers, pigments and colour enhancers to lock moisture in and colour onto your lips, show that it lasts hour after hour after hour and helps your lips feel soft. And the name? Colour Moist Lipsticks from Oil of Ulay. We can prove long-lasting colour can care.
You're never going to want to let me go.
Julia Roberts and Richard Gere in the smash hit Pretty Woman, tonight at 9.
On the first day of Christmas, as it finished.
No, yeah, Dave.
On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love said to me. No. Nan, have you got an empty fairy bottle? Still some left.
Fairy's richer, longer-lasting suds mean a bottle lasts loads and loads longer than any other liquid.
Christmas finished. Yay! Wow, that's good.
Are you hiding something? Underneath the hair you have is the hair you want. Reveal your hair's true potential with Pantene, now in a new bottle, and with even more Pro-Vitamin B5. Nothing penetrates deeper, while the formula replenishes shine from root to tip. Even damaged hair can become more healthy-looking. Healthy-looking hair can become more shiny. Try it for 14 days and see. New advanced Pantene Pro-V system for hair that looks so healthy it shines. Go ahead. Release your hair's true potential.
I'm getting traces of blossom and buttercups. A faint twang of heather on a warm breeze, and it's all mixed.
With new Gentle Breeze Bounce in your dryer, you get the freshness of drying outside, inside. Gentle Breeze, the delicate new fragrance from Bounce.
And there's a whiff of hollyhocks waiting to whoosh up your nose.
Don't pick it up. Don't.
Oh. Pick up a McDonald's Happy Meal and a cuddly toy for £1.99.
Great.
Oh, if only the cameras could smell the lovely, sunny, fresh smell of Daz. We're knocking on doors to check out the new, fresher Daz. Hello, darling. How are you?
Oh, don't do that to me.
How you doing? Do you, Daz?
Yeah.
You're in a state of shock.
I am.
So what do you think about the smell?
Lovely. It lasts for ages.
Well, would you mind if we look at some of your laundry?
No, it's not coming out.
Oh,
No.
oh, would you mind bringing something to the door, then?
Nathan's shirt gets black and all his dinner goes down his shirt and it just brings it off. Brilliant.
Well, it looks clean, Carol. Let's see if it smells clean.
Well, these were washed on Saturday. And they still smell nice and fresh.
Nathan, do you want to have a smell of that? What do you think?
It's nice.
Would you always pass the Dad's Freshness Challenge? Nathan's shirt, as he says, it's nice.
Little darlings, aren't they? The joy they bring. How sad to think the cholesterol buildup can begin in some children before they've broken their first greenhouse window. So if you will insist on feeding them, try to make their diet healthy. Keep them active. And remember, the polyunsaturates and Flora actually help lower cholesterol. Good news for my body, your body, their bodies.
What would she really like for Christmas? Yet another pair of earrings? Or long-lasting colour that cares? Isn't that what every woman would really like for Christmas?
These are the only peas with the Birdseye vitamins in peas guarantee. Perfect for your little VIPs.
Uncle Pete, Mum always puts paper down. Mum never lets the dog in. Mum always puts the lid on. And Mum always uses these.
Mum works too hard. All I need is Flash All Purpose. It's not just for floors, but great on other surfaces too. And used neat on really tough marks, it's brilliant. Easy. Your mum will never know. Flash All Purpose does the hard work, so you don't have to.
Only stronger hair can survive style after style. Styling was ruining my hair. Now I use Pantene Mousse with nourishing pro-vitamins. It helps keep my hair stronger and gives the volume I need to create any style I want. Pantene Pro-V Mousse for healthy-looking hair and a stronger sense of style.
Hello, watch your favourite ITV programmes on Christmas Day and raise money for the National Missing Persons Helpline at the same time. Tune in from 5:50, then phone and tell us how many Christmas trees you counted, and ITV will give all profits from your call to the charity. Watch ITV for a better Christmas altogether.
Out to Lunch goes festive this week when Brian Turner provides some nativity nibbles with a little help from his friends. How to cook a goose for Christmas and something to keep your spirits up.
Does you good just spelling it?
Merry Christmas!
Out to Lunch at the earlier time of 6 o'clock, Tuesday on Anglia.
Now the news with John Suchet.
Good afternoon. 12 people are being questioned by police after the gates to Downing Street were pelted with red paint. The protesters, many of them disabled, were angry about the government's plans to reform the welfare state.
A small group of disabled protesters mounted a militant demonstration outside the gates of Downing Street. They threw red paint at the gates and smeared it on the road outside.
We can't get blood from a rolling stone.
Their aim was to warn the government of the political costs of cutting disability benefit. Many disabled people do accept there is scope for reforming the system and certainly for eliminating fraud. But they say cutting benefits will hurt some of the poorest and most vulnerable members of society. This was designed to draw attention to the deep anger the protesters feel, many of them Labour voters.
We have always wanted to go back to work. This is why we have fought for 20 years on the streets, in the corridors of power, everywhere, to get full civil rights.
The Prime Minister himself was in Durham today. He argues people shouldn't be surprised, since he said in opposition the priorities of government were education and tackling welfare reform. Tom Bradby, ITN, Westminster.
In the next few minutes, the Agriculture Secretary, Jack Cunningham, will be giving details of the government's compensation package for farmers hit by the BSE crisis, and is expected to be considerably less than the farmers have been demanding.
Farmers in Kent this morning nervous about the beef compensation scheme Jack Cunningham is expected to unveil this afternoon. Their union has asked for almost £1 billion. The Agriculture Minister will probably announce less than a tenth of that. These farmers are dismayed by the prospect, which they believe won't end the beef crisis.
The beef crisis at the moment, on, say, an estimated value of £100,000 worth invested in cattle on this farm, that investment has now dropped, I would suggest, to £70,000, plus the fact it's touch and go whether we're going to make any money next year at all.
And in the longer run, the government is reported to be considering even more radical proposals to decommission beef farms, paying farmers to give up to reduce overproduction. Lawrence McGinty, ITN.
The long-awaited agreement to build a Eurofighter aircraft was finally signed today. The Defence Secretary, George Robertson, flew to Germany to sign the deal, which will secure jobs for thousands of aerospace workers. The project will cost Britain £16 billion. President Clinton saw for himself some of the most notorious landmarks of Bosnia's bitter civil war today. After driving into Sarajevo along the road nicknamed Sniper's Alley, the president, with his wife Hillary and daughter Chelsea, walked round the city's marketplace, scene of one of the war's worst massacres.
The President of the United States with his wife and daughter in the streets of Sarajevo, an event unimaginable 2 years ago. President Clinton paused close to the marketplace, where dozens of people died in 2 mortar attacks. There the pavement is splashed symbolically with red paint. He was welcomed warmly and often emotionally by Sarajevans, but he's here because there are still deep-rooted problems in the peace process, problems that have forced him to extend the
Just for the fun of it, the break from being a mama bear, just for the buzz of it, she does, she doesn't, she does of it, just for the try, the buy, the absolutely positively have to die for it, just for the taste of it, Diet Coke.
Only the Epson stylus has a crystal print head that gives you the pin sharpest dots. And that means pretty impressive prints. Epson, there's no comparison for around £229.